From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Taijuan Walker will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Fielder, Chris Taylor.
First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. Because it's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Seager.
Key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things, and as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Here's Corey Seager. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
That's a
ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
At the plate, Justin Turner. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. And a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. Pollard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. Just getting started on MLB Network. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, number 11, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, a 3 for 12 line. 1 out, nobody on. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's another 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third baseman Jake Lamb. Now, they put him in the outfield every now and then, but he's primarily a third baseman. I think he surprised a lot of people coming out of the University of Washington. They didn't think he was going to have this kind of power. He's not only got power, he's got good range defensively as well.
Set to go now, Yasmani Grandal. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Drury has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Jake Lamb.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And a shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm. He's so smooth. He's so lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, 2 for 9. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Hazelbaker.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-1 pitch on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
The 0-2 home. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belanger has got it, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. A dozen home runs and 55 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Kenta Maeda. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swinging a soft liner. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher.
Fielder,
Baseball can be a weird sport.
Taylor.
Into the box, Chris Taylor.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Hernandez finds it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in, Oscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Oscar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 2-1 on its way. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Taijuan Walker. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
Here it comes on 1-1. High pop-up. Seager is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Dodgers have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Drury gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
David Peralta.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Brandon Drury.
He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hard ground ball to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And my word, that cleared the stands. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
The right fielder.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Kenta Maeda.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenta Maeda, a base hit in his first trip. Right there for strike one. Right over the middle, knee high. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
In now, Chris Taylor. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here in the desert. 2-1 Los Angeles. Digging in now, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So striding in, Taijuan Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A high fastball is in there.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Marte has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Bellinger rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta ranging back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Grandal rounds third and is digging for the plate. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Evan Marshall, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Evan Marshall.
Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, for Forsythe, make it 21 doubles now on the year. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the D-backs 1. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Lifted into center field. Peterson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Runners on first with 1 down. A fastball right over the outside corner. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Chase Utley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Chase Utley.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's turned the clock back hitting right there. Old school hitting. The ball's away. He stays with it and just flipped it over the shortstop's head.
Taylor.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A called strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for LA, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Pedro Baez will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Standing in, Brandon Drury. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. Well, you knew it was coming. That's a standard 2-strike high fastball, and he executed it. But I got to give you credit, man. He fouled that ball off. Nice job of hitting.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Hazelbaker is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Oscar Hernandez.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Marshall.
Gregor Blanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Gregor Blanco.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
Now batting, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollock, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. A throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
In now, David Peralta. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tony Watson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's another 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cody Bellinger. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pollock going back on it to the track, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Drilled down the line. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this is one of those situations. You don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch to the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
At the plate, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Brandon Drury will bat next as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 home. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Runners on the move for second. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Grounded to short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, that's his third hit of the night. And are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Nick Ahmed will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Diamondbacks, number 13, Nick Ahmed.
In now, Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And that's in there, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Nick Ahmed will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 13, Nick Ahmed.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Jock Peterson.
Kike Hernandez is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the ninth in a tie ball game. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Marte gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Tony Watson.
Kyle Farmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 65, Kyle Farmer.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are tied 4-4. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Brendan Morrow comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Morrow.
Digging in, Oscar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Oscar Hernandez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Daniel Descalso.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it's grounded foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and grounded foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Enrique Burgos takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Enrique Burgos.
At the plate, Chris Taylor looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Taylor.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Corey Seager.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. Here comes the go-ahead run. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0 delivery. This is in the air to left. Hazelbaker is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Kenley Jansen takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Kenley Jansen.
At the plate, David Peralta, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Fielder, David Peralta.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled back. Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there for it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. 4 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set and the 0-1. Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Los Angeles with the division best 104th winner. Brendan Morrow gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Streets